What's going on, guys? Auzio here. Welcome back to a brand new video. So today we have got our last defenders tier list of FIFA 22, and there is a lot of players to go through today. So I do want to get straight into it. Before I do, I just want to let you guys know that this is my personal tier list. What I personally believe the players that you guys see should be going in the tiers that you guys also do see. If there's certain players that you felt like should have gone higher or even lower, just let me know who they are in the comment section. But yeah, let's get into it. Starting off with Shapeshifter Kyle Walker. You guys know how incredible this card is, and you guys know where he is going to go. Kyle Walker definitely needs to go into the S tier. He is going to be our first card on the tier list, and he is going to be our first S tier card. Showdown Romero, a card that is still very good. Is he as good as Kyle Walker? No. So he is not going to go S tier. He is going to go into the A+. Reece James Footies card, an incredible defender, but going forward, he really isn't like all that, is he? I definitely would have liked a bit more of an attacking presence from Reece James, but I still feel like he deserves to go into the A+ as well. Shapeshifter Cordoba, incredible defender. The thing is with Cordoba, right, is if you're playing him in a fullback position, he is good there, but his height is an issue, and those backstick headers is something that he concedes over and over and over again. He does win it time to time, like, surprisingly, even though he is small, he does win it. Like, his jumping ability is actually pretty good. It's just, in most cases, if you match up against someone like CR7, Gareth Bale, yeah, those players are going to easily out-head a Cordoba, or even someone like Haaland, that new Moment Haaland card, he'll be destroying Cordoba up in the air. I like Cordoba when the ball is on the ground. I feel like he is very good at tackling, but because of the height being an issue, I am going to put Cordoba in the A+ tier. Cannavaro, good centre-back, but I'm not going to sit there and say I feel like Cannavaro's on the same level as someone like Cordoba in that centre-back position, or Romero in that centre-back position, or even Reece James in that centre-back position. I'll take all those three players over Cannavaro. So Cannavaro is going to be our first A-tier card. Team of the season, Theo Hernandez, an incredible fullback. He was in the S tier last time. He's going to go into the S tier this time as well. For me personally, he is still #1. He's the best fullback in the entire game. He's just a straight-up joking game, and I absolutely love him. Hector Bellerin, Shapeshifter card. Good fullback, but nothing like anything special. I would take someone like Reece James over him. I'll take someone like Cordoba over him as well. I think Hector Bellerin needs to go into the A tier. Footies Cornet. Good fullback, but a small fullback. Another fullback that does get, out-headed very, very easily. He is good going forward, though. I like how he feels on the ball, and he can definitely put in a good tackle. But once again, height being a big issue in that fullback position. I know a lot of people commented on the previous defenders tier list, saying that just because of their height, they shouldn't go in like the A+ tier or anything like that. I know a lot of people put Cordoba into the S tier. But this is the thing, right? When I play FIFA, I match up against a lot of people that cross towards the backstick. And if I have someone like Cordoba, someone like Cornet there, they're not going to win that header. And it's like giving away a cheap goal. When there's no need, you could obviously put someone like Theo Hernandez there. He's going to win the header. You could put someone like Cancelo there. He's going to win the header. Even though Cancelo hasn't got amazing jumping ability, he has got that height to his game. So yeah, Cornet is going to go into the A+ tier for me. Team of the season, Cancelo. You guys know where he's going to go. Straight into that S tier. Outrageous fullback. Just so good all-rounded. You can play him in a centre mid position. He'll be amazing there as well. Di Lorenzo, foot birthday card. There's a lot of issues with this card. Like, yeah, he's got 5-star skill moves, but the issue is he doesn't feel good with the 5-star skill moves. Like, you do the skill moves, they don't come off really quickly because of how his dribbling stats are set up. Even his left stick dribbling ain't that great. His pace isn't like top tier, so you want to try to fix that with I believe the shadow chem style to max it out. But then when you go for that shadow, the physicals for a 6-foot player is not great. So yeah, Di Lorenzo I think is going to be our first B+ tier player. Acuna, team of the season. I still like him a lot in that fullback position. One thing I'll definitely say though, he isn't as good as Theo. He isn't as good as Cancelo. So Acuna is going to go into the A+ tier. Moments Diego Carlos. Now, I didn't do a review on his card, but I did complete him and I did try him out. And he is amazing on that Shadow Chem style. You can even go for a Catalyst. As long as he's got 99 acceleration, 99 sprint speed, you're good to go. So yeah, I went for the Shadow because I wanted to see how his 99 in all defending stats was going to be in game. And it is just insane. He is so good at intercepting the ball, so good at tackling. Physicals, unreal, catches up to everyone as well. I think Diego Carlos definitely needs to go into the S tier. Flashback Sule. I actually used him the other week for the Bayern past and present. Sule still puts in a very good job in that centre-back position. So far, 6'5" as well. Great tackling reach. I think Sule deserves to go into the A+. Amavi. 30s card. 5'5", right? I believe he is. 5-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot. Amarvi is an amazing fullback, but just a little bit too small. Those backstick headers, once again, is the reason Amarvi is going to go into the A+ tier and not the S tier. If he was like 6 foot or like 5'11", S tier, 100%. But with how small he is, I just can't put him there in my tier list. I know he would go in the S tier though for a lot of others. Rudiger, you guys already know. I don't think we need to speak about Rudiger. Outrageous. Just straight up outrageous. Telles. Ooh, kind of surprised they didn't give this card like 5-star skill moves or even a 5-star weak foot. Slightly disappointed. He is 4-4, but you know, it is what it is. His strength definitely isn't anything like top tier, but he is a very solid card. I definitely will say Telles deserves to go into the A+ tier as well. Virgil van Dijk, team of the season. The thing is, right, Virgil definitely has one of the best tackling abilities in this game. Like, his tackling reach and his just tackling ability in general is outrageous. But the acceleration is the reason he is going to go from the A+ tier into the A tier. I feel like this late into the game now, it just is so annoying to have a player that's got that kind of acceleration. And it's not really worth it when you've got so many other centre-backs, you know, that are just, I would say, cheaper? No, I think Virgil van Dijk is probably very, very cheap. But yeah, I think there's better centre-backs than Virgil. As I said, I think his tackling ability is insane. It's just that acceleration does really hold him back. So Virgil is going to drop from the A+ tier to the A tier. Moments Maldini, amazing centre-back, performs way better than what his stats says. Even though his stats are very good, he just somehow performs better in game. He definitely doesn't have the physicals it says on a card. Moments Maldini, yeah, straight up there into the S tier. The thing about Guerrero, right? I picked his centre mid card, and his fullback card is very good as well. Like, he's so good at going in for tackles, great amount of pace in that fullback position as well. Height though, 5'7", I believe it is, maybe 5'8". It's just not great. It's just not good enough, man. It's no Theo Hernandez. It's no Cancelo. Guerrero is going to go into the A+ tier. The thing about Sandro, right, is he's going to do a good job defensively, like putting in tackles, pushing players off the ball, good amount of pace as well with the right chem style. It's just the dribbling ability on Alexandro definitely is annoying in that fullback position. I'm not going to go as far as saying, though, he's on like Di Lorenzo's level, because I would take Alexandro over Di Lorenzo. But I'm not going to put this card in the A+ tier. I think Alexandro deserves to go into the A tier. Mings, 6'5", which is obviously amazing. You guys know Mings in that centre-back position is a joke. I think if he had better acceleration, honestly, I would probably throw this card in the A+ tier. I feel like his acceleration is good, but it's something that is just a little bit slow to get off the spot. And honestly, I would probably take someone like Sule over Mings. I would. I feel like Sule, just because of the pace, is still just incredible. I think Mings definitely needs to drop from the A+ tier into the A tier. I'm pretty sure I put him A+ last time. The thing about Maurice is I wouldn't say he's anything insane in that fullback position. I think the fullbacks in the A+ tier are definitely better. So Claude Maurice is going to go into the A tier. Wood, we put him into the S tier last time. Does he stay in the S tier? Yes. Wood is incredible. What they did to this card was just simply amazing. Giving him the extra defending stats, giving him the physical. Like, he just has everything to be an amazing centre-back in this game. Rio really isn't like incredible. He's no Kyle Walker, right? He's no Diego Carlos. He's no Rudiger. So he's not going to go S tier. But I used him the other week for the past and present Manchester United team. I obviously used him before that as well. And honestly, Rio can still put up a really, really good fight in that centre-back position. I think Moments Rio deserves to go A+. Team of the season, Adem Militao. Absolutely love him. Definitely a comfortable S tier card. The thing about Cafu, right, that I've never really liked is the long passing being like as bad as it is, and the dribbling. Like, I understand his agility doesn't really show how he dribbles in game, because he definitely does dribble better than what his agility says. It's just, you can still feel that weird turn time to time, and it just really is annoying to work with this late into the game. And yeah, as I said, the long passing is just terrible. He can't play those passes down the line how I would want him to play. So Cafu is gonna go into the A tier. Bremer, team of the season, 80 sprint speed on this card. Not good enough this late into the game. Team of the season, Bremer, is going to go into the B+. I don't know what tier list it was. I don't think it was the previous tier list. I think previous tier list, Ndeka was in the A+ tier. I'm going to keep him there. I don't think he deserves to go down, and I don't think he deserves to go up. I don't think Ndeka is as good as Kyle Walker. I don't think he's as good as Carlos, Rudiger, Maldini, Wood, or Adem Militao. And Deca is going to go into the A+. Moments Roberto Carlos. Now, you guys know Carlos in-game definitely performs better than what his stats says, but he still isn't like an amazing fullback. Like, for me personally, I did like him when there was worse fullbacks out, like no Guerrero, no Telles, no Amarvi or anything like that. But I don't think we can put him on the same level as these fullbacks in the A+ tier. So Carlos is going to go into the A tier. Team of the season, Frimpong. Love the fact that he's got maxed out pace already, so you can obviously focus on other stats. But I still feel like Frimpong is not as good as like Guerrero, Telles, and Marvi. So team of the season, Frimpong is going to go A tier. I like Tierney. A lot of people have said this Tierney card doesn't really perform like his stats says, but I really do like Tierney. I feel like he is a centre-back that you can just select and rush straight towards players and end up getting the ball really quickly. So Shapeshifter Tierney, I feel like deserves to go into the A+. I don't think he's like an S-tier card, but I definitely wouldn't say he's an A-tier card. For fantasy, Roussillon. Now, he's kind of similar to Frimpong, where the pace is already amazing, so you don't need to touch it. You can focus on other stats. I believe the Backbone Chem style is the way to go, but when you go for the Backbone Chem style, the dribbling stats do not get increased, and you can definitely feel his dribbling ability in-game isn't that great. I think Roussillon deserves to go into the A tier. I wouldn't put him any higher than that. Good centre-back, but not insane centre-back. Definitely would take someone like Team of the Season and Deca. Sule over him. Definitely would take someone like Romero over him. So Rojo is going to go into the A tier as well. Carlos Alberto, I feel like it makes sense to put Cafu and Carlos Alberto on the same level. Both have long passing issues. Both have agility issues as well. So Carlos Alberto is going to be another player that goes into the A tier. Nacho Fernandez. He came out quite a long time ago, actually, I believe. I don't know who he was up against, but this Nacho Fernandez card, I feel like was kind of underrated a little bit because he is a very good centre-back. He's another one of those centre-backs that is so fast that, like, get off the spot. So you can select him, you just rush out to your opponent, and they don't expect you to get out that fast. Next thing you know, you got the ball. I feel like Nacho Fernandez deserves to go into the A+. Shapeshifter Valverde. Now, I've been using him for a very long time now. I think I've got over like 500, maybe even over 600 games with Shapeshifter Valverde. He's an amazing fullback. He's an amazing centre-back. He needs to go into the S tier. Outrageous, outrageous card. Footies Mbabu. I put him in the S tier last time. I think defensively, Mbabu is incredible, but going forward, I guess he really doesn't offer you an insane amount. So I am going to move Mbabu from the S tier into the A+. I don't know what Defenders tier list. It wasn't last Defenders tier list. I believe it was the one before that. I put Kalulu into the S tier. He definitely was up there at one point. Now, though, I think there's better centre-backs. So Kalulu is going to go into the A+ once again. He was in the S tier at one point. He was one of the best fullbacks in the entire game, to be fair. He is amazing. Him having 5'5" is top tier. Do I believe he deserves to go into the S tier now? No. I think Dani Alves is a comfortable A+ tier player. Sol Campbell moments card. The thing about Campbell, right, is he can put in a very good tackle. And honestly, his pace really isn't too bad. Like, his pace is pretty good. It's just Campbell's dribbling ability and turning ability is where we have an issue. He just takes a little bit too long to go for that quick 180 turn. He takes a little bit too long on the ball as well. You have to pass the way you're facing. If you don't, if you try to go for a turn, it's GG. The ball is going to go straight to the opponent and you're going to end up conceding. I think Campbell, as I said, is a great tackler. It's just, there is better centre-backs. I'm taking Mings over him. I'm taking Virgil van Dijk over him. Moment Sol Campbell is a B+ tier player for me. Super nice all-rounded. The thing with Tavernier, right, is there's really nothing he can't do. Like, he can dribble on the ball. He's fast. He can defend. He's got that physicality. He can shoot as well if needed. I guess you could argue he hasn't obviously got 5-star skills or even a 5-star weak foot, but with how all-rounded he is, I think Tavernier definitely deserves to go into the S tier. Team of the season, Cody. A lot of issues with Cody. Pace issues, physical issues. Yeah, I think Cody is a B+ tier player. He was there last time. He needs to go there this time as well. Team of the season, Saliba. Now, not too many people use this card, but honestly, I don't think he's too bad. I don't think he's like a B+ tier card. Like, obviously, he's better than Cody. He's better than Bremer, and he is better than Sol Campbell. It's just he definitely isn't on like the A+ tier centre-back level. So Saliba is going to go right in between, and that is the A tier. Varane, I don't think I need to say anything. You guys know. End of an era, Chiellini. Another card I don't need to say anything. I heard some people say he's outdated. Chiellini, end of an era, outdated. questionable. Very, very questionable. Definitely not an outdated card. Still, absolutely love Chiellini. Team of the season, Skriniar. Skriniar's gold card at the start of this year was unreal. I remember so many people using him. This team of the season is good, but I'm taking Kalulu over him. I'm taking Sule over him. I'm taking players like Nacho Fernandez, Tierney over him. So Skriniar is going to go into the A tier. He came out quite a while ago, actually. The thing about Gomez, right, is like, he's got everything he needs to be a good centre-back. Like, he is a very solid centre-back. He's got a good amount of pace. Defending ability is good. Physical ability is good. It's just, I don't think he's as good as, like, a Dare. I don't think he's as good as Wood. I don't think he's as good as Rudiger, Carlos. So I'm not going to put this card in an S tier. No shot. I am going to put him, though, into the A+. The thing about Moments Blanc is, like, his pace really isn't that great. He's not slow. I definitely will say he's not slow, but he's not fast. Physicals as well, like, for a 6'4" centre-back, you definitely expect him to have higher strength. I think, personally, I'm taking Mings over him. I'm taking Virgil van Dijk over him as well. I think we have to put Moments Blanc in that B+. Team of the season, Todibo. Now, this is going to be another B+ tier player. The thing with Todibo, right, is you can give him a Shadow Chem style, and you do give him a good amount of pace in that centre-back position, but the aggression on his card, yeah, it's not top tier, and the dribbling on his card ain't that great either. He is definitely a slow player on the ball, and the reactions on his card is very poor. I definitely will say Mings is better. I definitely will say Araujo's better. Saliba's better. I think Todibo, yeah, he needs to go into that B+. Showdown Darmian. Darmian, when he came out, he really did, like, surprise people because this card in that centre-back position was solid. But there are better centre-backs now. There are better full-backs now. The thing about playing Darmian in a full-back position is now you want maxed out pace. So you give him that Shadow Chem style to give him 99 acceleration and 99 sprint speed. But when you do that, the physicals are poor. The dribbling, poor. Long passing, poor. There are a lot of issues with playing this card in that fullback position, and even in that centre-back position, he isn't like anything amazing anymore. I definitely will say the centre-backs in the A tier are better. Darmian is going to go into their B+. I think that's what? Back-to-back B+ tier players. Mukiele, definitely not a B+. Very good in that centre-back position. Very fast, great tackling ability. He isn't obviously like a 6'4" player or 6'5" player. I think he's like 6'2", but that is still very good for a reach in that centre-back position. Mukiele, A+. I don't think he's S tier, and I definitely will say I don't think he's A tier. I think he's like right in between. Showdown Da Costa. Now, when this card came out, everyone completed him. He was a beast in a centre-back position, beast in like a CDM position, beast in a right-back position as well. He could play so many different positions so well. I think the right-back position, though, he definitely had a few issues with like the long passing. The long passing down the line definitely wasn't anything top tier. I now feel like there is better centre-backs than him. I feel like Carlos is better, Rudiger's better, Kyle Walker's better, Varane obviously better, Chiellini better. I don't think Da Costa deserves to go into the S tier anymore. I think he now drops into the A+. Zambrotta, love the fact that he's got a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills as well. Definitely is nice in that fullback position. I think he's definitely a good fullback, but I don't think he's anything like top tier. I feel like Telles is better, Guerrero's better, Cordoba's better in the fullback position. Dani Alves is better in the fullback position. So Zambrotta is going to go into the A tier. Shapeshifter Thiago Mendes. Now, he is a very good fullback on the Anchor Chem style. The physicals are amazing. Defending ability is top tier as well. And he has got a real good amount of pace. He isn't like a really tall fullback like Theo Hernandez or Cancelo, but he isn't a very small fullback either. I think Thiago Mendes is a comfortable A+ tier. Team of the season, Marquinhos. A lot of people have pushed Marquinhos to a side now. I personally feel like, though, he is still an amazing centre-back. I know some people probably would put Marquinhos in the A+ tier, but I am still going to put Marquinhos in the S tier, man. I still feel like he is an amazing centre-back and he deserves to be up there. Alphonso Davies, team of the season. The thing about Alphonso, right, is his high-low work rates are just so fake. Like, it feels like he's got high-medium, or even like high, because when you put this guy in a fullback position, he definitely does go forward, but he defends so well. He rushes back in that left back position as well. It's not like he's jogging back. It's not like he's walking back. He's full on sprinting back into the left back position. Alphonso Davies, team of the season, is an amazing fullback in this game, and I definitely will say he's better than every single fullback in the A+ tier, so I am going to put him into the S tier. Trent, team of the season. When he came out, I did like Trent. I enjoyed him in that fullback position. I liked him in that centre mid position as well. I feel like he was definitely very nice all-rounded, but there are better fullbacks now. Thiago Mendes is better. Reece James is better. Cornet is better. Trent, team of the season, is going to go into the A tier. Another card that I like what they did to him. Gave him extra pace, a good amount of pace as well. Defending, upgraded. Physicals, upgraded. Emre Can as a centre-back, yeah, definitely A+. Alaba, team of the season. Used him recently for the Real Madrid team. Still like him a lot. I don't think he's S tier. I don't think he's Rudiger level, Carlos level, Kyle Walker level. But he is still a very good centre-back. And that is why Alaba is going to go into the A+. Zanetti, team of the season. Just doesn't feel that great on the ball, does he? He can put in a good tackle. And he has got a good amount of pace as well. It's just dribbling. Yeah, it's not great. Physicals, not that great either. Zanetti, I think you are definitely going to go into the B+. Team of the season Laporte, when he came out, a lot of people was using him, and he was a very, very good centre-back as well. Now, though, I think Kalulu's better. I think Romero's better. I think Ndika's better. I think Emre Can's better. I think Mukiele's better. Laporte is going to go into the A tier. Cuadrado, unreal going forward. You guys know he is probably one of the best attacking fullbacks in the game, if not the best. Like, the 5-star skill moves, the way he feels with the 5-star skill moves is insane. Defensively as well, he does put in a very good job. Cuadrado is going to go into the S tier. Am I covering that? I am covering that. Let me go ahead and move myself down here now. Shapeshifter Hadara. Now, his physicals really ain't that great, and he definitely does struggle to try to get players off the ball. And you want to go for a Shadow Chems on his card as well to max out his sprint speed. Hadara is an okay fullback, but he is not going to go A+. He is going to go into the A tier. Showdown Koundé after upgrade. This Koundé card definitely is amazing. My issue with Koundé, though, is he does lose a lot of headers. Him being a 5'10" player, you definitely do see him miss out on a few interceptions as well because his reach isn't anything top tier. I think the centre-backs in the S tier are better than this Koundé card, but I do believe this Koundé card is the best centre-back in this A+ tier. So if there was a tier in between, that's where he would go. But I am not going to put this card in the S tier. I am going to put him in the A+. Thiago Djalo, he was one of those objectives. Objective, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was an objective. That I thought was going to be way better than what he actually was. Like, he is a good centre-back, a very good centre-back, but he is an S-tier level. Thiago Djalo is going to go A+ as well. Even though we don't like to see him out of our shapeshifter player picks, he really isn't like too bad of a fullback. Do I believe Guerrero's better though? Yes. Do I believe Thiago Mendes is better? Yes. So Cucurella is going to go into the A tier. Footy's Lodi. Now, I love the fact that this was a free card, a card that you could get just by grinding out the game. He is a very good fullback. The issue is 5'8". 5'8" in that fullback position, especially when now everyone's got that 99 CR7, everyone's got that Haaland as well, that 98 Haaland. Yeah, they see that, they see Lodi, and they just cross the ball to him. So that is my issue with Lodi. I think he is a good fullback, but I don't think he's anything insane. If he was like 5'11", 6 foot, I wouldn't mind it too much, honestly. If he was like 6 foot, this Lodi card probably would go in the S tier. I understand I have someone like Cuadrado that is 5'10" in the S tier, but going forward, Cuadrado is just so much better than Lodi, with especially the 5-star skill moves and everything. So yeah, Lodi is going to go A+ and not S tier. Lacroix, on the other hand, he needs to go there. He needs to go there. You guys know how much I love this Lacroix card. You guys know how much of a beast he is. He needs to go into the S tier. Gomez, shapeshifter, good centre-back, but nothing insane. I think, yeah, Gomez is just a comfortable A+ tier player. Another good fullback, but not Lodi level, not a Marvy level, not Cornet level, not Reece James level. Klaus is going to go into the A tier. Shapeshifter Nautovic, a 6'4" centre-back. The reach on him is outrageous. Pace is beautiful. Defending is nice. Physicals are nice. And Nautovic, yeah, comfortable A+ tier player. The thing about Pereira, right, is yes, he's got 5-star skill moves, and you give this card, I believe it's the Ankem style, he can offer you a lot going forward and defensively as well. I don't really feel like Pereira performs like his stats says, though. That's the thing. I've never really, like, got along with Pereira too much. I think he is a good fullback, and that is why I am going to put him in the A+ tier, but I just wasn't like amazed by him. I don't think he's Cuadrado good. I don't think he's Alfonso good. I don't think he's Cancelo good. I don't think he's Tavernier good, Valverde good. I don't think he's on the S tier fullback level. But I think Pereira definitely, as I said, comfortable A+. Good centre back. I feel like there are better centre backs than him though. I think Rio's better. But I'm not going to go as far as saying he's like Sol Campbell level or Blanc level. No shot. Vidic is going to go A tier. The thing about Cole is the fact that he's got a 2-star weak foot. He's got bad passing. His dribbling ain't great. His physicals aren't great. You know, there's just so many issues. Like, you can give him a real good amount of pace, though. And his defending ability isn't bad. It's just, yeah, there's a lot of issues with Cole. So we are going to put him in the B+. Team of the Year, Ruben Dias. A lot of people would say this card is outdated because he did come out a long time ago. But Team of the Year, Ruben Dias is still an amazing, amazing centre-back. I still love him. I still use him time to time as well. I think Diaz still deserves to go up there. The thing about Diaz that I love is the fact that his tackling ability is just stupid. He just somehow gets the ball every single time. It's annoying to play up against, but it's so good when you're using him. So yeah, Team of the Year, Ruben Dias, S tier for me. I thought Nuno Mendes, when I used him, was going to be way better than what he actually was. I definitely do prefer Marvi. I definitely do prefer Lodi. I definitely do prefer a player like Thiago Mendes as well. So Nuno Mendes is going to go into the A tier. The thing about Klosterman is his physicals. Like, strength ain't too bad, but aggression really isn't that great. I think there are better centre-backs than Klosterman, so we are going to put him in the A tier as well. Foot captain's Marcelo. Now, he has got 5-star skill moves with a 5-star weak foot, which is amazing to have in that fullback position. He is very good all-rounded as well, can go forward really well, can defend really well as well. It's just the height is an issue. The fact that he is a 5'9" player, those backstick headers are going to be flying in against him, and that is why he is going to go into the A+ tier and not the S tier. Team of the Year, Hakimi, incredible fullback, 5'11". That's more like it. He has got really solid jumping as well. Amazing amount of pace. Go for the backbone chem style on this card. You won't be disappointed. Team of the Year, Hakimi. A lot of people feel like he's outdated. I don't. I feel like he's still up there and he deserves to go into the S tier. Moments Desai. Still a good centre-back, but not insane. Like, he has got a good amount of pace. His tackling ability is still very solid. His physical ability, very good as well. He can push players off the ball very, very well. I think Desai, honestly, deserves to go into the A+ tier. I still feel like he is up there. Team of the season, Koulibaly. Now, he was in the S tier for a while. He is still an amazing centre-back as well. Do I believe there are better centre-backs in the S tier? Yes, I do. Like, Koulibaly is good, but I feel like something recently has happened to him, and it just doesn't feel like he performs the way he used to. So Koulibaly is going to go into the A tier. Even though Schmelzer has got 3-star skill moves with a 3-star weak foot, Schmelzer is amazing. He is so good defensively, and he is very nice going forward. I definitely will say Schmelzer, even though he is 3-3, he is better than Alexandro, Claude Maurice, Frimpong, Nuno Mendes. So Schmelzer is going to go into the A+ tier. Martinez, shapeshifter card. 5-star skill moves is outrageous on Martinez. The thing about him, though, is I just don't feel like he's on an S tier level. Like, a lot of people said that Martinez deserves to go into the S tier. It's just, I don't feel like he deserves to be there. I feel like he is like right in between. Oh, that's our last card. I feel like he's right in between S tier and A+. If there was a tier there, that's where he would go. But Martinez is going to go into the A+ and not the S tier. And that is our final tier list of FIFA 22. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my top 3 centre-backs and top 3 fullbacks. So starting off with centre-backs. Number 1, I think you guys know who number 1 is. Varane. 99 footies Varane is my number 1. Second, it has to be Rudiger. It has to be Moments Rudiger. And third is going to be end of an era Chiellini. A lot of people said Chiellini's outdated. He is still in my top 3. Chiellini's still amazing this late into the game. I do believe he is just better than Kyle Walker. I know some people may switch those around, maybe Kyle Walker 3rd and Chiellini 4th, but for me, Chiellini is in that number 3 spot. And for my top 3 fullbacks, I'm going to go Hernandez number 1. Second, I'm going to go Valverde. And third, it has to be Cancelo. That's my top 3 fullbacks. Those 3 are just disgusting in this game. They haven't really gave fullbacks much love, I feel like, this late into the game. Because I'm pretty sure in my previous defenders tier list, that was also my top 3 fullbacks. So EA definitely need to do better with the fullbacks this late into the game now. They should really go crazy with them, but it just looks like they haven't. So yeah, top 3 fullbacks, Hernandez, Valverde, Cancelo. Top 3 centre-backs is Varane, Rudiger, and Chiellini. The support you guys have shown me, by the way, on the tier list series this year has been simply incredible. So thanks for everyone that obviously watched the videos. Thanks for everyone that liked the video as well. And thank you for everyone that subscribed to that channel. It's just been crazy support this year. And I'm obviously going to continue this series in FIFA 23 as well. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.